Welcome to this episode of This AmeriCorps Life. My name is Jessie Lambert, and this week's theme is service. After hearing about the work by NDMBA members in Bend, Oregon, I decided to visit their service sites and let them share some of the stories so I can learn more about what service looks like. Okay, I am in Bend, Oregon. It's really early in the morning and I am starting out to do my site visits with the AMERICORPS members. I'm pretty excited to see what the day entails. It's 8 a.m. at the Deschutes Children's Foundation building on Bend's east side. Along with several other community organizations, this is the location of one of Neighbor Impact's 4 Head Start classrooms in Bend. I walk into a room dotted with children's art and find a group of about 15 wild and crazy 3, 4, and 5-year-olds sitting before Caitlin Green on a large rug as she prepares them for the morning's lesson.
Thank you. Are we a little wiggly today? Are we a little wiggly? Okay, do you guys want to do a really quick activity? Get our wiggles out. So, do we watch with our nose? No. What do we watch with?
Our eyes.
Our eyes. And do we listen with our mouth?
No, ears.
With our ears. Very nice.
So what was that all about?
Well, I provide support in several classrooms teaching social-emotional skills to the kiddos with a curriculum called Second Step. Learning how to listen with different parts of the body, like watching with your eyes, and sitting calmly is a very important skill that many of our kids don't get the opportunity to develop at home. Many of the lessons are based in movement, like what you just saw, but it's not always so structured. I use positive behavior intervention strategies to help teach why knocking down a friend's block tower is not such a great idea.
At 9 a.m., I walk down the hall from Head Start to enter Mountain Star Family Relief Nursery to visit second-year AmeriCorps volunteer Erica Wallen. I find her in one of the therapeutic classrooms filled with 6 1- and 2-year-old toddlers. Class has just begun. Hi, Erica. What are you doing today?
Hi, Jessie. I'm playing with Ben. He is one of the kids in my classroom. He's about to turn 2 years old. All of the children at Mountain Star come for therapeutic play. There's no actual lesson plans because they're so young. And they come twice a week for 3 hours, and then we drive them home. We also serve them meals while they're here. The families and children we serve are deemed at risk for child abuse and neglect, meaning they're experiencing high stress for various reasons. So we can offer them basic support like food boxes and clothes and diapers, and all of the staff at Mountain Star visit families at their home on a monthly basis to help build positive relationships and offer support. We talk about goals and problem solving different issues that they're facing, and I have 3 families that I home visit.
Hello. So I've just arrived at the Saving Grace shelter, which is in a confidential location in Bend. Madison and Suzanne, our 2 AmeriCorps members, work here as advocates and are currently answering the phone and talking with clients who come through the door, connecting the office with the shelter.
Saving Grace, this is Madison.
So what have you 2 been up to today?
Well, I met with a new client who just called needing some support. I gave her some resources to get counseling and help with filling out legal paperwork. I also brought her a warm coat for her and her children since they don't have any.
I just finished talking with a client who lives in the shelter to help her think of options for housing after she leaves here. A local nonprofit agency has been helping a lot with grants for paying rent, but Bend has very limited affordable housing, so that's been a big challenge for our clients.
It's 4 p.m. as I pull up to a 2-story brick building in the heart of Bend's downtown area. There's a big blue sign on the door that says Great Futures Start Here. As I enter the scene at the Boys and Girls Club, everything is chaotic. Kids are running upstairs and downstairs, they're laughing and playing pool, they're making art and dancing in front of an old boombox. Hey Caitlin, what are you guys doing right now?
So I'm at work and
What are you guys doing?
well, we're just doing this like radio show thing. Do you want to say hi?
Yeah. Hi.
And basically what's going on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon is we're helping kids with their homework, playing games, and helping kids like read and reach their academic goals.
I'm now turning into the parking lot of the Eastside Ariel Glen apartment complex, which is a federally subsidized housing development that provides the facility for a smaller branch of the Boys and Girls Club. Laura serves here as an after-school program coordinator for approximately 40 kids from low-income families. I enter through a bright blue door marked with the same friendly logo as the downtown club. Enthusiastic shrieks and laughter emanate from inside. To me, it looks more like childhood chaos.
So it's about 5:30 p.m. and I'm here visiting Laura. She works at the Ariel Club, which is an affiliate of the Boys and Girls Club. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Jessie.
I'm here to ask you about your fine arts program that I heard so much about, and I wanted to know what that involves.
Well, the Boys and Girls Clubs nationally participate in what's called our Fine Arts program. And throughout the year, we educate kids in using various art mediums like charcoal drawing, watercolor painting, acrylic painting, oil pastels. And the kids and Evelyn thinks it's a lot of fun. And the kids get a chance to submit their own original artwork in our own Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Oregon Fine Arts exhibit every fall.
So awesome. After a long, satisfying day of site visits, I roll into the former O'Connell Lodge, which has been turned into the homeless shelter called the Bethlehem Inn. Sarah Melcher, the NDMBA member serving here, is standing outside a big white truck surrounded by thousands of cans and bottles. What you doing, Sarah?
Well, we're renting this motel property from Deschutes County, and we don't get any state or federal funding. So to supplement our income, we started collecting those redeemable cans and bottles, you know, the ones you get 5 cents for,
Yeah.
and turning them in for cash. So each month we collect over 20,000 cans from local businesses and donors, which is enough to cover our entire monthly rent. It's pretty amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, so it really shows the resourcefulness required to run a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week homeless shelter.
That's amazing. What else do you guys do here?
Well, I do case management for singles, so that requires kind of doing intakes on new residents that are seeking emergency shelter, and then scheduling resident assessments where I kind of connect people to resources in town, like housing and job resources and things like that. And the goal is that residents move out of the shelter towards self-sufficiency, whatever that means to them.
As I was reporting on this story, I had a lot of time to think about service and what that really means. And I came to the conclusion that service can either be a grand, notable moment, or it can be something as simple as your everyday life. I like to imagine a world where every day is like today.